Hello out there, and I've got a couple quick updates for you today. The first one being about the 3,000 subscriber giveaway, which is over and ended. I am actually compiling the results right now. I'm doing all that by hand, so I will have a winner posted in the next few days, hopefully. So stay tuned for all that. But today, I just want to briefly have a quick side-by-side comparison with two different Benchmade Bugouts. And I wanted to do this because just recently I picked up another Bugout, and this one is modified by my buddy Nick Maffei. The handle scales on this are like a greenish, bluish. It's sort of a different from the factory. Not sure if you'll be getting the actual color of it accurately on camera. It seems that the green always is sort of missed when you take photos of this thing, but it's a really interesting, nice color, and he also made it into a clip point, which is super cool, right? And I definitely wanted to show this knife off on camera, but I wanted to have a reason to share with it, but apart from just saying, hey, look what I got, you know? And one of the things I've been noticing in just carrying this knife is that I like it a lot more than I expected to. You know, one of the big reasons why I got the carbon fiber Rogue Bladework scales for my first Bugout was that I wasn't really a big fan of the flex that you have in, you know, the original scales, you know, and even though it was a good knife and I said in my review that I thought it would hold up and be sturdy and all that good stuff, you know, I still felt like something carbon fiber with a little bit more rigidity would suit the knife better. And it does, but I think that these two knives, they feel like completely different knives in hand now, and they serve different purposes, and I've been using this one a lot, carrying it to work quite a bit and using it on the job regularly, and it's been just fine. It's been great. So I think that when it comes to just preference and what you're looking for, if you wanted to do something a little bit nicer, and like I said, if you feel like I do and just want more rigidity, definitely you can go the direction of getting, you know, some carbon fiber scales. There are some titanium ones out there now. There's a number of different people making aftermarket scales for these guys now, so you have a lot of options. So over the next couple minutes, I'm just going to show some of the visual differences just in the width. See, the carbon fiber scales are a little bit thicker. So we have that. If you haven't watched my previous video about the Rogue Bladework scales, I'll link to it down below, but also it's just a really, I don't know, just a nice upgrade. They did an excellent job with these scales, and it was something I really wanted on this model when it came out. And yeah, can't say enough about my experience with Rogue Bladeworks, and I'm looking into getting a new set of scales for my Mini Freak from them. So hopefully that will be coming soon. One thing I do want to touch on is the weight. So the weight of the knife is actually, you know, right around the same weight as the original one. You know, it didn't really cut weight getting the carbon fiber because the waffling on these Grivery scales is so extensive. So mine weighs 1.97 right here, and then this one is actually a little bit lighter, 1.86, but it did get some weight cut because of the clip point. So let's try to focus on that real quick if you're interested in that mod. I haven't seen very many, you know, modifications like this with this model at all. So, you know, when I saw that he had done this, I knew I had to have it. And I entered the auction and I won. So how about that? And I sort of put in a price as my final price that I didn't think really had a chance to win, and it did. So you can see you just sort of eliminate that swedge. It's very clean. I don't think that he does it by hand with a Dremel, and if he does, that's amazing, but I don't think that I could ever execute something quite that nice. So, you know, being able to get the knife in my hands like this, yeah, just a great pleasure. One other modification that he did make was he removed the blue thumb stud and put it on a different knife, so that's why this one is just like that, the classic silver. No big deal for me, though. So yeah, this is probably the last update I'll do about the Bugout, but yeah, just really wanted to make it clear that more and more I am getting behind just the original stock scales of the knife and really getting an understanding of how lightweight and still significantly strong, and it's held up to every EDC task. So all right, guys, so that's really it today. Just wanted to share that with you. Definitely couldn't have this knife any longer and not get it on camera. So yeah, good to pass that information along and show that off a little bit. But any other questions, comments, complaints, suggestions, as always, let me know down below. Like I said, I am compiling the results for the giveaway, so I should have that to you just as soon as I possibly can. But yeah, thanks for watching. Take care, and I will talk with you soon. Have a good one.